Yo, T Dub, man, what's good with it?
Good, bro. Good, bro. Feeling good.
Another, another day, man, another day. Last time we was on here, man, we was talking about we was looking at like a second round preview. We went 3 out of 4. Um, the only wrong pick we had was picking the Pistons.
Detroit.
Yeah, like Detroit, they played excellent game 6, game 7. It was a blowout. It was bad. It was terrible.
They shouldn't have lost game
But
five.
today, though, I want to talk about the New York Knicks, man. And I kind of just want to give you like a little history about the starting five, man. And this is genuinely a team that nobody believed in, and I really do mean that piece by piece, bro. So we'll start at the top with Jalen Brunson, right? I don't know if you remember or not. When Brunson was with the Mavericks, obviously it was the Lucas show. Lucas one of the best players in the league. Been that way for years now. But there started being signs. So there was a game in the playoffs. I think they was playing the Jazz when Luca was out, and Brunson had like 40 plus points, and it was like, yo, like what is this? Like everybody was like, oh, like no Luca, Jazz finna run him over, and Jalen Brunson was like, hey, I got this. You know what I'm saying? And then he followed that up with another good game. Mavericks ended up winning that series. And it was like, all right, like what was that? Like, did we got something here with Brunson? And then a little bit after that, the Brunson camp was willing to accept a 4 year, $55 million deal from the Mavericks. And the Mavericks was like, like, that's a little steep for Jalen Brunson. Now, mind you, he was, obviously that Luka Doncic, so they don't really need another scoring point guard. But at that time, he was kind of like a good compliment to Luka because when they played together, he was cool being off the ball, spacing the floor, being like a secondary playmaker. And then when Luka could go to the bench, he's like, okay, I can get my own shots, whatever. And you know,
Kyrie
they could
Irving.
have Jalen Brunson at $55 million. Now, Jalen Brunson is free agency, and I remember it was kind of between the Knicks, the Mavericks a little bit. The Mavericks was more so like, hey, like, go get that deal for somebody else, and like, if we liking it, we'll match it, whatever. And I think the Pacers was in the mix for Jalen Brunson. And it was weird because ESPN, all these other sports media shows was like, yo, like, it's the Jalen Brunson sweepstakes, but it was only 2 teams in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody had cap space for a point guard, but it's crazy that the Mavericks, they drafted this guy second round. He's a 2 time national champion at Villanova. He beat our Hills, unfortunately. And they kind of just let bro walk. You know what I'm saying? Josh Hart. Josh Hart, he starts his career with the Lakers. He's a great utility guy, great rotational piece. They trade him part of Anthony Davis trade. He goes to New Orleans. He plays well. He's playing a little 2 guard, a little 3, a little small ball 4. But they kind of just like we don't really know what we have here because it's the Pelicans. They just lack competence in terms of team building. They let bro go. He gets traded to the Knicks. Mikal Bridges, great 3D wing at Phoenix, goes to Brooklyn, gets traded to Brooklyn, and this man's averaging like 12, 13 3-point attempts a game. One of the league leaders in three. It's just a shot taker, bro. Like Mikal Bridges, there was not a shot he did not like. When every shot he took, he was like, "Hey, that's going in Brooklyn, bro." Averaging like like low to mid 20s a game in Brooklyn. He gets traded to the Knicks for like 5 draft picks. We're looking at that deal. That's crazy. Everybody's killing this deal. This dude not even an all-star, bro. Nobody believed in him. Nobody believed in him. OG Anunoby, he played for the Raptors. Raptors was like, hey, like we're hiring this guy, but we're not high enough on OG Anunoby. We're willing to like re-sign him for this super big deal because is he worth it? Yeah, but on the flip side, OG Anunoby can't stay healthy, and it's like, yo, like we already got Pascal Siakam, we they end up drafting Scotty Barnes. It's like we don't really know if like OG can we build with OG? Like, can we build around OG, or is he a guy you build with? And they were just like, you know what, OG Anunoby, we're seeing you in New York. Give us back Emmanuel quickly, RJ Barrett. Karl Anthony Towns, number one pick in the NBA draft by the Timberwolves. Rookie of the year, All NBA guy, All Star, 25 per game, double double threat. He could shoot all around game. There was one point when it was unanimous that Karl Towns was the guy you want to build your franchise with. Anthony Edwards came in, he took his spot, partnered it, and he's been there ever since, man. And it was like, you know what? We got Edwards, we got Gobert, future Hall of Famer by the way, and we don't really need Towns, bro. Like we'd rather have Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo. So the Knicks' entire starting five, none of them drafted by New York, bro. All of them got traded to New York. Nobody believed in them. T-Dub, the New York Knicks are headed to the finals, and nobody believes in them. Except D. Davis. I believe in New York. I want to see it do it for the city, man. Do it for the East. Do it for the Knicks, man. Blue and orange. Hey, T-Dub, you got it, man. How you feel about the Knicks, man? Go New York. Go New York, bro.